Welcome back to the Road Show this morning in the Buzz. Days after the death of Michael Jackson, it's still all anyone can talk about as new details continue to emerge about exactly what happened. In fact, last night a special BET Awards broadcast turned into a celebration of Jackson's life, and for the first time, Janet Jackson broke her silence about her brother's tragic death. Take a look.
On behalf of my family and myself, thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support. We miss him so much.
And singer's father, Joe Jackson, also attended that tribute. And a little bit earlier, he had said in a written statement that he and his wife have sole authority over Michael Jackson's affairs, including the custody of his 3 children, which makes me a little bit nervous because he has been notorious for the kind of way that he, trained his family. Yeah. Some people said it was infringing on abuse, and it seems now, he's taken control over the estate and the.
Who else is?
That's true. Yeah. That is true. But it makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, just because of these 3 kids and his history of being not such a great father. I mean, a great producer and great to be able to get them together and practice and that sort of thing. But as a nurturing, loving dad,
I don't think he's going to be the only person raising these children. Yeah. I think it's going to be a collective family effort. It just has to stay in the family. Yeah. I think Debbie, who's the mother,
right.
She biologically, she is not by motherly, right. not by acting like one. Right. If she were to get into the picture, I don't know. She hasn't been there.
Right,
they don't
exactly.
even know who she is.
It could be detrimental to the children if they ended up saying, oh, the mother has to be involved, when she had said all along, yeah. I really don't want to.
The other thing that's come out over the weekend was just how out of it he was at those final weeks of rehearsals leading up to the concerts. And doesn't it sound familiar to Anna Nicole Smith?
So familiar to, so similar to Anna Nicole Smith. This whole idea that here's a young person who you wouldn't expect to go to so soon, and there are all these drugs in her system. Again, an autopsy will reveal exactly what was going on with him, but some scary stuff. And in fact, the singer's doctor had said that he found the superstar in bed with a small pulse before he died. The Jackson family ordered their own autopsy, and they're hoping to get more details. Some of the families saying that they don't trust Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray.
It makes you wonder, though. It's like you have these celebrities, and for the right price, any doctor will write out the prescription that they want. And is it right?
It's legal drug dealing.
Right, absolutely.
It's all it is.
Absolutely. And the same thing with Anna Nicole Smith, where people were saying there were all these enablers around her, giving her these drugs and that sort of thing.
The prescription drugs as a whole, they have these salespeople that go from doctor to doctor. Yeah. Here are a bunch of free pens. Hey, you should, brand new drug, try to pass it up.
And if you think about it, they direct to market. Ever since Viagra, they've direct marketed to consumers. They say, go ask your doctor about this drug.
Do you have restless leg syndrome? Right. Well, none of us. And they make up the names of the conditions, too. They make up the names that sound great.
I wake up tired in the morning. Yeah. Oh, my God, I need that. It's so frustrating.
I tell you, another thing that I know that you're upset about, and this is the other thing that we've been talking about all morning, is Billy Mays' death.
Yes.
I mean, that is just a shock. 50 years old, that he went so fast, and it sounds a lot like Natasha Richardson, where she hit her head and that sort of thing.
It appeared fine.
It appeared fine.
Well, there's another thing as well. He was up for a hip surgery the next day, and he was on drugs.
He was on today.
And he was up he was on a prescription drug for preparing himself for that. So who knows if it was maybe that going against him, or who knows? Who knows? The toxicology results, both in Billy Mays' instance and in Michael Jackson's instance, will figure out exactly what happened.
Yeah, we'll have to wait to see what happens. I'm very interested. Later in the week, we're going to be talking to Dax Holt about everything that's been going on. But in the meantime, Courtney, this is kind of the talk of the town this morning. 2 very shocking deaths back to back. And of course, we had Ed McMahon, who passed away recently.
David Carradine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of folks here. We're actually talking about how we remember Michael Jackson, talking about his favorite songs, performances, stuff like that. And here's what folks are saying on the live blog. Some of their favorite songs go back to I'll Be There by the Jackson 5, ABCs, and I Want You Back. That's one of Max's favorites. Some of my favorites are Billie Jean, Thriller, and Smooth Criminal. I do love that one. Yeah, that's a good one as well. We also have a poll here on foxprovidence.com if you guys want to take part in that. And we're asking, what is your favorite Michael Jackson legacy? Your choices are A, his music and performances. He was amazing. B, his style. He was a true fashion icon. or see his mysteries, he had an interesting life. So you guys can weigh in there and also catch up with all of the latest Michael Jackson news. We have a ton of info on foxprovidence.com. Also on Facebook on our wall, we asked the same question, and Mary said MJ totally changed the face of music videos. No one will ever top his Thriller video, total genius. And I agree. I couldn't concur anymore. But we're going to head back into the kitchen. I will be back in 30 minutes with the poll results to see what